I don't want to break free to play. I can't afford to. And too many gotchas out there. Can't be spending all of them. Time to raise an empire. Mama was Ponzi. No, what do you mean?
Let's go. The road is long, and we can't afford to stop.
Ah.
Blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence. May their souls rest in a garden full of blooming flowers. This
Hell yeah.
glory is the finest crown.
This glory. Nope, I said leave my luck alone. Not risking my luck. Kinda curious.
We're back here again?
Loki forgot what to do there. It's been a couple of days. And I'm like, what are the buttons again? And I kind of want to see what. Please do. I need it. Oh. Oh. Flame. Yes, sir. Sorry, I'm making my doors closed. Can't hear you. Y'all are too much. Oh. All right, let's get back to the story. Wait. What is there? Wait, what? Huh? That's interesting. Okay. It was like for 10 black heart. Ooh. I did before. Okay. So it's literally just like PGR. Okay, let's go ahead and lock in. Okay. Subject of the sun. Yeah, coffee in my nose.
I am his mentor, the 372nd director
Yeah,
of
cough in my
MAN,
fucking nose.
and the greatest genius this tower has ever known, beyond the reach of all. That is, I am
Put on auto for right now.
NK Tasney.
The energetic self-introduction is met with an eerie silence from everyone. Bet.
Oh,
Ooh,
I
fuck.
forgot to mention. My full name is Ninsar Tasney, and the director Tasney you mentioned is my younger brother.
Why didn't he tell us earlier?
Because you didn't
I'm on my
ask.
phone like I only do one thing at a time like a
I
peasant.
don't give out answers unless I'm asked.
It's all good, Harry.
Huh? What's up with all the silence? Why did everyone suddenly get so quiet?
Zero looks calm, her face devoid of all emotion as cold as ice in a sculpture. She just keeps her eyes tight, slightly tight, not wanting to comment on the revelation. As for Irshin, she is clearly wavering inside.
No way. That old man's mentor is a brat. He's a brat.
Inky puts a hand on his hip, pointing at Irshin with obvious dissatisfaction.
Hey, who do you think you're talking to? Cosmos respects me very much. Although he's a mediocrity, he's my apprentice. I can't just let your rude words slide.
She is Cosmos' granddaughter.
Oh, I get it. That makes sense now.
You're not seeing the. What makes sense now?
It's pretty much like when I'm always calling Enhudwana an idiot. She's trying to show affection to me, right?
You call Enhudwana an idiot? Before I can ask who Enhudwana is, Irshin abruptly raises her voice.
Who are you saying is trying to show affection to you? You brat. Zero! Don't cover me now!
Yes, I am. I've been playing this game very slowly, but today we're gonna grind.
Sorry about her misbehavior.
Looks
Tomorrow
like
we'll
you're
do
really getting along
PGR.
well, just like us,
And
right,
tomorrow I
Inside?
actually want to do more of the event stuff. I actually want to do that for once. Nunzar glances at Zero and Irshin, who is trying to say something and stay silent.
But then again, who exactly are you guys?
Let me explain.
Yeah, I want to do
I
a couple
see.
chapters
So
tonight,
you've come from 80 years in the future.
at least to get to the chapter 3 or 4 or so. But what catches his attention is not a copper sphere, but the prophecy or something impending doom of the library. Inky walks around with an unbridled interest like a curious child surveying a new toy he's never seen before.
This is fascinating. I never expected someone could actually travel through different sectors within the library. I've gained new insights about this place. Can I touch you?
What the fuck? Yeah, I'll pass on that. Without waiting for my response, Inky moves closer. Kinda creepy little kid.
Your skull looks normal. No hidden organs or extra ears or eyes. How do you perceive the abnormal passage of time? Or maybe you don't actively perceive it.
Bro, what am I? A science experiment? Inky traces back on my. Wait, Inky traces the back of my neck down my spine, then gives my ribs a firm squeeze. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Why you grabbing on me like that, son? You a little handsy little nigga, ain't you? Goddamn!
7 cervical vertebrae, 12 thoracic vertebrae, and 24 ribs. Your bone structure is just like that of an ordinary human, so what makes you so special? I don't feel any implants or augmentations under your skin. And based on the echoes, your heart and lungs seem pretty normal too. Well, let's examine your lower back, tailbone, and pelvis.
Hey yo, this little kid gotta chill out. Zero said 4 and stopped Inky's hands. Thank you.
Master Anki, please be gentle with our seer.
Chirp, chirp, chirp. Inky's eyes light up again when he sees Archip on Zero's shoulder.
Well, then can I study this plump chicken on your shoulder? How fascinating! A bird that possesses human intelligence and can transform into pure energy. What exactly are you?
Archip gets startled and feathers start on the end and it disappears from the sight. Looks like it won't be showing itself for Inky for a while. A brief commotion. Inky reluctantly stops, but the curious gaze lingers.
Can you show me your ability? I mean, the ability to travel through different time sectors.
Then he immediately shakes his head.
Oh, forget it. Never mind. It feels like cheating if you can just go wherever you want. It's dull. I want to savor the novelty of this library fully. I'd rather take a long route than a shortcut.
Man, Inky is your worst nightmare. He is fucking severely messing with my ADHD and my autism right now. He is doing way too much, bro. That nigga's on speed right now. Is there something that's wrong with you?
What are you talking about? Are you thinking I'm a fake or something?
No, it's not that. No, but I heard him. I recount what I heard from Zero and about Inky's remarkable achievements. Now it's difficult to reconcile those extraordinary creations with the kid in front of me. Right. Inky's face mirrors my own surprise.
The truth verifier? The singularity explosion model? And the complete language? What the heck? I never made any of those.
Master Anki, the librarians gave them different names from what you originally called them. The truth verifier is actually the multi-button self-regulating rhythmic hypnotizer.
Ah, now I get it. That's a remarkable device. You throw a proposition at it, and it just keeps clattering away all night. Perfect for curing insomnia. But those idiots thought it was a waste to have it by my bedside, so they forced me to hand it over. But before I did, I gave it one final task. There are no propositions in the world that this machine can't prove. If they want to hear it clatter, they can listen to it all they want.
This
So how's
kid
it
is
going
crazy.
after 80 years? Is it still clattering away?
As you expected, the truth verifier still operates to this day, ceaselessly outputting the proof process. We simply cannot repurpose it.
I see. So, what about the singularity explosion model you mentioned?
That is actually your personal cookbook called Singularity Popcorn.
Singularity popcorn.
Oh, right. But I thought it was a complete failure.
That
I
sounds
was trying
disgusting.
to calculate the exact space-time coordinates where the shockwave of a singularity explosion would decay just enough to turn corn kernels into popcorn. But the next singularity cycle would take too long for the recipe to come to fruition in my lifetime. So, I took that cookbook into the shredder. Wait, did they retrieve it?
Exactly. The librarians retrieved that invaluable book from the shredder.
Seriously, I just don't understand what those idiots are thinking. And what about this complete language? Which one of my genius creations do they misunderstand this time?
That is a brand new language you invented to eliminate all communication barriers between humans. every word in it is as precise as math.
Oh, so you're calling it the complete language. Well, that's a way better name than what I had in mind. I was going to call it a vulgar language even fools can understand.
What?
Those idiots speaking different languages keep annoying me every day. So, to solve the problem once and for all, I dedicated myself to unifying all the swear words in and others into a single language. All I need
What
to
the
do
fuck is going on?
in that language, and anyone, anywhere in the world will perfectly understand what I mean. I'm busy.
Yeah, the voice
Stop
acting is
bothering
really
me and get
good.
lost. And the best part? It retains the emotional essence.
And
of
I
the
like, even though it's still images, they're still moving, just like in like Nikke. So like it adds elements to the storytelling, you know. I do like it, like that. Cause like, I'm not gonna lie, the earlier chapters of PGR, but like the chapters I'm at right now, great. Like as far as like the storytelling aspect of the pictures and everything, I think I added more and I became more invested because I was voice acting everything, and I'm like this now with the story, you know. I'm locked in, but seeing it presented this way, it's still like a PNG-ish style, but the picture, the person is moving, they got voice acting and everything. Like, I like this. This is cool.
Enki, they're here in this era because they need something from you.
Oh, right. You guys are here for that copper sphere, right?
Right. It's
Got it.
easy to
It's
fall
on it.
asleep in PGR because of no
Yes,
voice acting.
it
That's
is
why, like,
here.
I talk and try to
Also,
add
what
a
is
different element to it to make it more exciting, you know? Oh, fuck. Inky examines it, presses his arm against his side and declaring energetically,
Nope, never seen it before. I have no idea what it is.
still more effort than a
I knew we
billionaire
shouldn't expect
HSR.
much from
Yes,
this
for sure.
cocky runt.
For sure.
Oh, I see. So you not only admire your grandpa, but also have respect for me. Looks like your grandpa taught you well.
Admire? Respect? Taught me well? Who are you talking about, you little...
I'll fight them all. And Airship about to fight this
Please
little
just
kid.
ignore her, Master Enki.
It's all right. Do you recognize this, Ninsar?
And so I look at the picture.
You are the source of life. You fell from the heavens to the Memphis River. Your descent was meant for us and stirred ripples throughout the valley. At dawn, you rise in the sky. You exalt the day. You give nourishment to humanity, just as you give them life.
Spare
It's
us your
getting
mumbo
deep
jumbo
now.
prayers.
I'm translating the text on this sphere.
Ninsar gives you a sighting glance.
It's a hymn, an ancient ode from Memphis praising the sun. More specifically, it's a hymn written by the 18th monarch of Memphis, Akhenaton, in praise of Aten, the god of the sun. If
Okay.
I'm correct, this copper sphere you recovered from the Philistine Sea. It's the god of the sun for ancient Memphis.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, I start to understand why it looks a bit like the star simulator I made earlier. I see. So basically, this stuff is a magnetically confined fusion reactor.
The god of the sun is magnetically confined fusion reactor?
Just as we suspected, Eri.
I had a feeling it might be something like that, but I didn't think it would be an actual nuclear explosion. No wonder it obliterates everything.
Yeah. Nuclear explosion.
Why are you so surprised? Even the real sun is just a massive fusion reactor.
But why did it appear in an ancient time like that?
because of the beacons. The beacons, of course! They're all anomalies created by beacons. And there's more than one beacon in this world.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if one of them happened to fall in ancient Memphis.
Just wishful thinking, but so the so-called god of the sun.
It's not really a god. At least, not in the grand universal sense.
The idea of God originally came from ignorance. Ancient people did not understand the unknown and could not control it, hence they revered it as gods. It has nothing to do with rituals, worship, sacrifices, fear, obedience, or faith. It is just a collective term for things beyond human knowledge. And any phenomenon caused by these things beyond human knowledge is called an anomaly.
Any highly advanced technology might seem like magic at first. But once you unveil the mystery, you'll realize that it's just boring stuff. But come to think of it, for early humans, the sun was a celestial body that brought life to everything. For present humans, the sun is a star that constantly produces nuclear fusion inside. Worshipping the sun for humans is like worshipping farming and production. So, if one can harness the power of nuclear fusion, they essentially harness the sun itself. Even if we keep calling this copper sphere the god of the sun, it's not entirely wrong.
I think you're overcomplicating things. Let me simplify it for you. Imagine you throw a light bulb into an ant nest, and the ants start worshipping it as if it's a god or something. Now, imagine that copper sphere as something left on Earth by some powerful alien, then discovered by a bunch of monkeys who end up worshipping it like a god.
Why you ain't call them monkeys though? Right, they just shaking their fucking head. I do the same thing. Nigga done lost his damn
That's one way to look at it.
interrupts the scientific explorations going in different directions.
Anyway, if there's a command that can control the copper sphere, it probably wouldn't be in the language of Memphis, or any human language. It is obvious that this sphere was created by someone else.
What were you gonna say there, Karimia?
Gods for now. Naturally, those creators used the language of the gods, or a language completely alien to human understanding, to command their creations.
Interesting. Now that's interesting. A vulgar language even fools can understand. I mean, the complete language. I didn't complete it when I ventured down the path of no return. Now, if there's a language that commands gods, then I should definitely include it in the complete language. Even gods should be able to understand the complete language. While I continue my journey, I'll help you study the sphere and this so-called language of gods to figure out the command you're looking for.
How long do you think it will take, Master Enki?
3 years should be enough. Since you can travel through time, meet me in this sector 3 years from now.
Inky stares at me with eager anticipation. I can't control it yet,
I'm looking
though.
forward to it. Let's see what surprises you will bring.
Oh, all right then. Back to the next stage. I can't have her first breakthrough yet. No.
It's time to compose
go.
a new piece.
I only know 2 logos. One's a hot babe and the other the cool dude from the people. It should be good. We should be good. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew. Like that ass though, this coffee is coursing through my veins. 3 years later. 1 year before the world calendar.
That's it?
You not impressed? Yeah.
Feels like nothing really happened at all. Like always. What did you do exactly?
Don't be down on my skills. Are you expecting something special?
Do you have the slightest idea who you're talking to?
I do.
Never mind. Report in, Zero.
Working on it. Something seems to have appeared on the desk.
Alrighty then.
Hey, fools! If you're actually reading this note, congrats! You've made it to the world 3 years later.
Okay.
Praise me, Master Enki, the great god of wisdom!
Alright,
I
there you go.
sifted through all the documents I could find and translated everything about this copper ball into modern language.
Have you know?
Yes, I was thinking of writing the conclusion of a vulgar language even fools can understand crossed out in the complete language. But Ninsar said you probably won't get it, so I gave up on the idea.
Thank you.
Seems like the complete language is still too advanced for humans. Well, the stupidity of idiots never ceases to amaze me.
Hey, bro, quit
I've stored
talking
most
like
of the
that.
documents in the library.
Leave us alone, bro.
Planning to show it off to you. But then I realized it's not worth showing off at all.
We're doing the best we can out here.
Displaying knowledge that even morons can comprehend.
Our education system is shitty,
plain
okay?
boring. And who knows if you'll even find that sector after 3 years. So I just tossed it somewhere along the way. Anyway, there are 5 documents.
I can't take him seriously.
You guys don't
And I know
have
he's supposed to
anything
be
better to
this
do?
fucking
Look up
great
on it.
architect. This great
Let's
inventor.
get back on track. I'm holed up in the conference
No,
room
my
because
boy.
of some emergency.
He got a point. We dumb as hell.
I've hidden the access to the conference room in the Hall of Keys. Grab that first and then come find me.
We may be smart
I
as
left some markings on the
individuals, but
path
as a
to the Hall of
collective,
Keys, so keep your eyes peeled for them.
we're still dumb as a society, you know?
What kind of
You got a
markings,
point
you
there.
ask? Well, the
Got a point
kind
there.
only the genius like
Inky's
me
at
can
one
create.
kid in the family gathering.
Don't bother looking for me if you can't even
As you can't do
recognize them.
much to avoid him.
After
much
all,
to avoiding him,
communicating
yo.
with a dimwit
True.
would just bring me down to their level.
The vibration comes from a short distance away.
If I catch that pesky brat,
The Mamba
I'll give him
colony
a
is one
beating
brain
he
cell.
won't forget.
Huh? Releasing the. Oh, nice. That's probably all vibe here. Exactly. We're a hive mind. Oh Lord. We're taking the verbiage from I'm taking verbiage from fucking Arknights. They're gonna be mad. They're gonna be mad at me. Wait, didn't Infield come out?
why is this area in shambles? Is it abandoned?
The fire is burning.
Ow. I thought I saw something about it coming out April 10th too. Get over here. I don't know where I saw that it's coming out April 10th then. Oh, the quick swapping ability is kind of crazy. That was April Fool's. Damn. Damn. Well, they got my ass then.
That must be the marking Master Enki left behind. Let's follow it.
But the quick swapping ability, that's kind of crazy. How you can just... Hold on, low key, I got an idea. This might be crazy, but there's about to be some meta PGR shit. So, more and more I think about it, I don't really need the mouse when I'm playing. So, I'm about to just deadass play this like I did PGR. And... Oh yeah, we about to go meta PGR right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I like it. I fuck with it. Playing full keyboard. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, there you go. 1, 2. There you go. It's after that one. 2, 3, 4. Bop, bop, bop. 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 Yeah, so she goes and that stands. Yeah, she goes right into that stance after the 4th hit.
This must be the library Master Enki mentioned in his note.
Just pun about enemy.
We should keep an eye out for the documents that Master Enki mentioned.
Ow.
forgive all sins. The fire is burning.
Hell yeah. Oh, fuck. Do I have the key? What am I missing here? Oh, I go down here first and get the key.
We have made it to the Hall of
What up,
Keys.
Kratz?
The access mentioned by Master Enki must be here.
Priest of the Pharaoh, faithful servant of the Sun Chosen, humble attendant of the Lord Upper of Lower Memphis. My name is Pote. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I bow beneath the majesty of Pharaoh, beneath the radiance of the sun. May the Pharaoh's reign endure forever, as eternal as the sun's unceasing light. By Pharaoh's decree, I do record my observation here, to dispel wicked and corrupt rumors, ensuring the brilliance of the sun is remembered for generations. Names hold power. The names of the things grant their form. Of the blazing sphere crossing the sky, the dolphins call it Helios. The Javantes call it Apollo. The Ubad call it Mithra. The scribes and priests of Pharaoh, however, address it with the more arcane engrammatic names, their variants. Ra, Horus, Atum, Capri, Amun, I, Pote, bear witness that all of these are false names. The true nature of the thing is revealed by the invoking its true name. The city where Pharaoh resides is sacred and supreme, named Eton. Eton cannot be marked on the mortal maps. As one cannot mark the sun's position on the star chart. For when the sun appears, the stars vanish. Do not attempt to measure the distance of calculate the direction, for the perpetual mist veils the surface of the waters, obscuring all sights beyond the city of the Pharaoh. In Eton, I bore witness to the river stretched boundless, transforming into eternal river. In Eton, I bore witness the holy city stood solemn and majestic like a throne of the sun. In Eton, I bore witness golden arches rose from the eternal river, shaped like a great serpent spanning the heavens, with the Pharaoh's city nestled beneath it, as a lotus rests beneath the divine Memphis. In Eton, I bore witness the sun traversed the arch, rising in the east and setting in the west, as wheels rolling within their tracks. It is a massive metallic sphere, etched in intricate patterns, designs crafted with such extraordinary precision that all artisans of the mortal realm would feel ashamed in its presence. At a time, Pharaoh approached aboard of the solar bark, accompanied by the priests. Priests portrayed themselves at the prow, chanting prayers, invoking the names of Ra, Horus, Atum, Capri, and Amun. The sun remained motionless. The Pharaoh stepped forward and called upon the true name of the sun, and so the sun awakened, its light rekindled, ascending once more along the golden arch to resume the celestial course, endlessly repeating the cycle.
All things have names. Names wield power, shaping their existence and binding their essence.
He's reading the Gypsy accent. Hold on, I blanked out. I was just reading.
Yes, a name. It can become a form of bondage in a sense.
He said, "Don't know why her mama sounds like a
But it's
deep voice
intriguing
woman."
how
Oh
humans managed
god,
to control the anomaly. The people of Memphis were truly
like a
bold.
Hispanic accent. Get out of my head. I'm fucking weak. I don't know what accent I was going for. I really don't know. I was just reading and it was just coming to my head. To go this way. Oh shit. Loki kind of just scared me. Was not expecting that. It takes a real man to be the best girl. Ooh. Yeah, we keep going.
Speaking of that, why isn't that
Mulan
annoying
came to
brat waiting for
mind.
us where we agreed? Is he trying to hide from something?
Guess I'm going the right way now. Okay, yeah, just follow the arrow. Y'all said there were chests around these maps, but I don't even know where the fucking chests be at. Oh.
A spark of inspiration.
Oh yeah. I could have did a better. Oh.
No room for error.
Oh. Hold on, hold on.
Blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence.
The conference
In the
hall
name
is
of
just below.
Florence.
Let's keep moving.
Wait, what is T? I be forgetting that she can stop time and all that shit. Like, she's low-key broken too. Really, all my characters are kind of broken low-key. Hold on, wait. Before I just keep pressing forward, let me actually explore. Because I have yet to find any fucking chest. I know, I can't remember if it was Emily or Kuramiya who said they were like chests by just exploring, but like, my dumbass don't be finding no fucking chests. I don't know how to get back, just following the arrow, but this is where I began. Fuck. Oh. It'll be too easy to find one up here. That would be just too easy, wouldn't it? Oh, is that something? Oh, wait. I, the General of Federal Akhenaten. Wait. Akhenaten? I don't fucking know. The loyal servant of the Son of the Sun. Wait, the loyal servant of the Son of the Sun. Okay. And the blade of the Lord Upper of the Lower Egypt. My name is Sabahaka. I write here that I witnessed. Wait, I write here all that I witnessed. The fall of Eraton and the demise of the Pharaoh. In the 25th year of the Pharaoh's reign, my former comrade, Taraka, rebelled, leading troops secretly to invade the Pharaoh's palace at night. The Pharaoh ordered us to eliminate the rebels, and we carried out the command. May the nine gods liberate Taraka's deceitful heart. The next day, Aten rose and illuminated the sky. The Pharaoh, soon after, a miracle never before seen unfolded. The light of Aten folded inwards like the tail of the feathers on the peacock, dimming the sky and revealing the stars. Gathered light cascaded down upon the high platform. Across all of Eraton, only the Pharaoh was graced with the sunlight's gradients. I saw the beam of light shining upon the platform, narrowing further, conveying entirely upon the pharaoh. Within the beam of light, it seemed as though a hand extended slowly from Aten, descending until it touched the pharaoh's body. I saw at the moment of contact, the pharaoh began to burn. He ceased his incantation and let out a cry of agony before disintegrating into a wisp of ash. No one can count the number of hands, perhaps a few hundred, 1,000, or maybe even 10,000. Each hand of Aten bore a death terror and destruction. Aten was consumed by the sea of fire. This was a gift born of the pharaoh's prayer of Aten to Aten. I fled from Ereton and returned to the sacred city of Memphis. But no one believed the story I told. The priest thought I would lost my sanity and sent me to live among the Sikh. In this stifling, polluted room, I write these words, hoping they may be passed down to the future generations. Let's go. I'm looking at this story. Ereton, okay. That's how you pronounce it.
Behind the Kereton's downfall.
Wait, hold on, Ereton. She pronounced it differently.
Why such a grave look on your face?
Is it Ereton or Ereton? How do you pronounce it?
Get used to it. Such is the underlying current of history. The truth of our world.
Ooh, I got it. I got another one.
Feel scared or find it absurd. What you're about to encounter, it's all part of these absurdities.
Ah. Come on, I'm stuck here. And damn, Mama sound like a miniature man. I always have like this voice acting. Maybe another life. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe one day. I don't know. I can never say never. I can never say never. But the sad part is like, if I do a voice, I don't stutter. If I talk in my regular voice, I stutter. It's crazy. It's kind of annoying. It's like I have to. It's like my brain's like, no, you can't read in your own voice, but give your own voice. You know, like throw your voice a little bit, do a voiceover. You're good. You're golden, pony boy.
Finally, we're almost at the conference room. Let's hope that runt has found the words to stop Aten from blowing itself up, or I'll...
He's not in a good mood. All right, I'm only playing the logos because I want to heal her a little bit. Oh.
Hey there, fools from 3 years ago. Since you've made it here, you must have found the instructions I left behind, right? Did you collect all 5 documents?
Sure thing, we got them right here.
Not bad. Even fools can gain wisdom through learning. Well, in any case, I gathered a lot of documents from the Memphian era and studied the light bulb thrown into the ant's nest.
Are you talking about Aten?
Huh? Aren't we talking about the copper sphere you showed me earlier? Aren't you looking for a way to turn it off? Well, I managed to decipher the language of its creator.
He's not talking about, looks at me with a obvious pride. I said, hey, wait, huh? This is truly amazing. You really are a genius. He seems, wait, stop. Hey, stop!
Mistake, really.
God damn it, I was trying to read that.
Honestly, when I found the answer, I was a bit disappointed. As I thought, those ancient people were just stupid. The language they revered as divine turned out to be so simple. Well, let me start from the beginning. Thousands of years ago, there was another beacon in Memphis, and it created an anomaly that enveloped the entire city of Akedaton, turning it into perpetual night.
Where's the sea at? Where's
light at Akedaton?
You know, I ain't gonna even question it.
Akedaton. Non-stop. Just like the sun.
Akedaton. Okay.
Amenhotep, the 18th monarch of Memphis, honored it as the god of the sun. He named it Aten, and changed his own name to
Aten, okay.
which means the soul of Aten. The so-called language of the gods recorded in the ancient Memphis documents can be easily understood by any math professor in our time, and even more so in your time. If you've been to school, you should understand its true nature. In the Memphian
Why he judging my fucking
Aten
knowledge,
is
bro?
referred to Aten, where A stands for 0 and 10 stands for 1.
Oh, I know his pain.
All prayers related to Aten consist of only these 2 syllables. Seriously, it's getting tiresome explaining something as simple as a language with 2 elements. What's it called again?
Binary, of course.
Precisely. The language of the god? It's binary! It's funny how millions of people worship the god of the sun.
When's the next boss fight? We haven't had a boss fight in a minute.
But in reality, the god was waiting for them to give it commands.
Got all this open space. It seemed like a good boss fight area.
But because they happened to stumble upon the correct code. I've delved into your era over the past 3 years. Of course, mostly with information provided by Ninsar. It makes me laugh whenever I think about Akhenaten's capital city. It must have been like a keyboard, with each prayer being a key. Countless people spent decades typing away, finally stumbling upon a few valid commands, which they carefully transcribed and preserved as oracles. They could have commanded the sun to rise, yet they knelt to pray to it. Is there anything more stupid than that? And to think that the prayers from thousands of years ago eventually became
Why are
the
their music
cornerstone
changing?
of human civilization. That's the greatest joke ever! Tragically, Pharaoh Akedaton accidentally stumbled upon the last command, which turned out to be the self-destruction command for that copper sphere. So, yeah. Akedaton got completely wiped out by the god's anger. That's the whole story of Akedaton and Aten. I thought it'd take me 3 years to uncover the secrets of this language of the gods. Turns out, it only took me 3 days. No, at most 3 hours.
So how are we supposed to stop it? Inky face stretches upon a sour expression.
About that, well, you know. Let's not dwell on that for now.
Don't try to change the subject, you little brat.
Zero glances around.
Speaking of which, Master Anki, where's Lady Ninsar?
I want some friends and will.
Oh, right. Since I've given you so much information, it's time for a favor in return.
It ain't that late.
You've gotta help me before I tell you the divine command to stop the sphere. Fair deal, right?
Sure, what favor?
That's the attitude. Actually, not long after we parted ways with you, I had an argument with Ninsar, and that's why I'm hiding out here. She's probably furious with me right now.
What did you do?
Yeah, what did you do?
Well, I didn't really do anything.
No.
Here's the deal. Ninsar has a grubby cat. So, I made a cat's cradle to keep it from bothering Ninsar ever again. Once you place the cat inside, it won't need to eat, drink, or defecate. and it won't shed hair. It'll just sleep peacefully all the time.
Hey, yo, fuck you, nigga. Are you trying to put the cat in eternal slumber or something? Right.
Why are you talking such nonsense too? It's a cradle! A cradle! Just a regular old cradle to make the cat sleep peacefully.
But
And
it's
what
not
happened
living.
then, Master Enki?
Making a questionable device wouldn't make your sister that mad, right?
No, it would. I'd be mad too. Inky versus gays, right?
Well, the thing is, I made that cradle using a clock she had restored. Come on, it's not that big a deal, right? Why would she be so angry?
Cause she worked on that shit, nigga. You dumbass. Right.
Master Enki, with all due respect, you really brought this upon yourself.
Yeah, dude.
Is it really that bad?
Yes. You have no empathy at all.
Is it seriously that bad?
You have no empathy at all. I pretend I didn't hear his words. Yeah, I'm gonna just ignore you.
Ugh. She was furious when she found out.
I would be
stuff me in
too.
that cradle.
Yeah.
I
'Cause
managed
you-
to run away and ended up completely separated from her.
Of course.
Anyway, please help me out. I have no clue how to calm her down this time.
He's the definition of just doing too fucking much. Okay, that's another video. How long are these chapters, dog? Like we're going on for fucking forever. Oh, I can't remember the philosopher which said this about only the ignorant can marvel at the wonders of the creation. But what of the omniscient? Will they never be able to experience the indescribable splendor of the world? Perhaps due to the being born in the anomaly known as the Library of Babel, she is gifted with eyes that see through all things in the world. For the moment her birth, she sees all seen through the answers of this world. To her, this world is transparent, holding neither unknowns nor surprises. Those born on the cement, those born on the cement can never truly understand the joy of adventure as they ascend the peak. Knowing the answer to everything, she is haunted by the feeling of infinite emptiness. The splendor of this world was reached billions of years ago in an instant, a mere fraction of time. Everything existed is today, but the aftermath of that explosion has faded as a fading solace. As far as she can see, humans will exhaust their lifespans in their futile attempt at reaching the gate of truth. No matter how much they struggle, the outcome won't change. She does not expect too much. She doesn't expect too much from something with a fleeting existence that will soon fade away.
Do you know the answer to the library, Ninsar?
18 stages per chapter. Okay.
I believe I've answered that question many times.
Inky giggles.
I keep asking this because not even you know the answer.
You're being mean.
Ninsar sighs as she looks at the black monolith. It holds the final questions that not even she can answer. Where did it come from? Who created it? Why is it standing here? Why did it bring the anomaly to the world? The sky and the earth remain silent on these questions. Anomaly. What an exquisite name. a medium of divine revelation, a phenomenon beyond the laws of nature. Nensar feels that way. Perhaps the first human on the planet gained wisdom by staring up the stairs, by staring at the stars, but by gazing at this black monolith. It is not a miracle, it is a god in itself. That transformation of matter and energy within the library obscures without any loss, or even in entropy, can be freely reversed. All the answers Nensar knows do not apply to this place. It is another universe with vastly different logic. Is this universe also attempting to answer the questions the most brutal way? The method of exhaustion. She does not know the answer. All she knows is that humans who can't reach the gate of truth in their own world will never reach the end of the library. Their exploration is futile, utterly worthless, a pointless journey destined to yield to no answers. But why? Why are there still people who are embarked on the path of no return? Why did I come here in this?
I want to know why our father embarked on the path of no return.
Nensar stayed silent when Enki posed that question. It wasn't that she didn't know the answer, but rather the answer was too obvious. Therefore, it wasn't a question, but rather an answer that Enki gave to her. It's a yearning for knowledge. The desire for knowledge is the innate instinct of intelligent beings, and none can escape its dominance. In that sense, the library is more than an inescapable beast. Inescapable beast. With its infinite possibilities, it is being enticing all truth seekers to march forward and ultimately become its sustenance. What exactly does it want to devour? Everything, anything is acceptable. Nensar mutters to herself, "Just don't take Enki away from me." Damn.
I guess I'll have to pick up my pace.
Pick up your pace for what?
She knows she shouldn't have asked that question. She already knew the answer deep down, but still wanted to hear for herself, even in distressing her. Only at the moment does she truly recognize the human flaws that she still reside within her. Anomalies are existence abandoned by the world, and more precisely, something forgotten by the world to the mankind. As humanity knowledge as the universe grows greater and more perfect, irrational things will be forgotten. With the passing of time, the beacon has been activated less and less frequently, and the many anomalies have become myths and legends. She has seen the future. The rockets manufactured by the Republics of the Serum have already surpassed the escape velocity, and in 2 more years, Polisher will achieve the same. The first man-made satellite is about to break through the atmosphere. The stage of the astronaut is approaching. Near Earth orbit will soon become a crowded highway. When sunlight within the vacuum is reflected in the camera, myths and the errors associated with them will fade away forever. Yggdrasil will wither, and the 9 realms will collapse. What's up, Chubby? The giant elephants and tortoises will carry the earth. That carry the earth will die, and the sun will no longer be carried by the boats or carriages. The shape of the world will henceforth remain a sphere eternally. As the unknown becomes known, humanity retains the only way to explain the universe, and the rest will become legends. The library will soon be completely closed. The world of increasing entropy shall never tolerate its existence. The unknown land will forever remain unknown. The mountain where the gods reside will no longer allow anyone to climb it. Wouldn't this be an urgent call for the children aspire to climb the mountains of gods? How truly tragic is this countdown for one as such? Death flags are crazy. All she wishes is to see Inky not to be taken away from her. Damn, that's why it's that flag, yeah. This music is great too. Every time Ninser woke up in the middle of the night, she would instinctively, she would instinctively reach out to touch the space beside her head, besides her on the bed. But one day, when she opened her eyes and realized that the scrawny figure was no longer on that pillar next to her, when the tower was no longer filled with his laughter, she knew that fateful day had finally come, and she too had to depart towards the unknown.
So, you're the successors from the future.
With just one glance, she saw through those travelers.
So, visitors from another sector. What are you seeking?
She knew that the answer to her journey when she saw the confused look upon hearing her and Inky's names. The library's prophecies are absolute. This realm is independent from the human timeline. There is no such beginning or end into this space. Everything that has happened happens in the past, present, and future at the same time. Neither she nor Inky managed to come back. Such was their fate. However, oh, look at this art. Hold on. Let me glaze for a second. Looking at the modified clock beside her, a thought suddenly sprouts in her mind and grows frantically. Her brother, a genius with a touch of foolishness, always invents something beyond one's wildest imaginations. Even when he intended to make a cat cradle, he ended up inventing a miraculous machine that could put people into a state of permanent hibernation. Any living being that stays inside will reach a state of complete dormancy. Not only will they fall into deep sleep, but even their cellular metabolic process will come to a complete standstill. While Inky is a different child, if she can somehow lock him into a cradle, she will be able to take him with her on the journey. Even one day she collapses on the journey, perhaps this distant future, a seeker will find Inky in the cradle and take him away. Furthermore, if that person happens to be the seer that Cosmos found, and they possess the ability to travel through time, she might be able to ask the person to return this sector in the future and awaken Inky. This will allow Inky to travel into the future. In this way, Inky will have a second chance, a chance to start a journey anew, a chance to escape this doomed fate without any answers. Shit, dog. Shit's getting fucking real now. Hold on. Shit's getting mad real right now. Yeah, it's not bad, bro. This story is really fucking good. I don't know why people were kind of hating on it a little, like not even hating on it. Let me just not say that because that's just like the typical streamer buzzwords. But I saw people like, you know, disliking the time travel aspect. I think the time travel aspect is kind of cool. It's done well. It's not done in a corny way.
Anyway, please help me out. I have no clue how to calm her down this time.
You utter these words. Zero and Ursula's crazy girls. Other sides and Zero immediately picks him up in her arms and jump away. What's going on? Oh shit! In the next moment, a huge clock breaks through the wall like a wild horse, crashing through the place where they were just standing. Is slamming into Inky, who still is dumbfounded.
Whoa! Why is it coming again?
Ari,
Oh, boss fight.
I've got this.
Boss fight. Boss fight. Hey, yo!
Hey, pesky brat! How am I supposed to make this monster stop?
Okay. Oh.
Attack the clockwork behind it! That powers the entire mechanism!
Wait!
You're breaking.
Bro, what the fuck? What happened to the sound?
That powers the entire mechanism!
Forgive all sins. No room for error.
Wait! We can make good use of this large gear.
You're breaking the cat's cradle!
Shut up! Break it, Zero!
don't get any closer, Ari. Something is off about that clock.
I don't need you reminding me, okay? So your cat's cradle here is equipped with a star annihilator?
Technically, it's a plasma ray emitter for cleaning purposes.
Ah! Ow.
Forgive all sins.
Bitch. The clock falls down. Hands flying, the gears scattered all over the place. Ershan, who just dismantled the clock with her bare hands, is gasping.
How ridiculous! Who in their right mind would add so many weapons to this so-called cat's cradle?
Inky tosses up the clock and stomps on his feet in frustration.
No! Why did you smash my cat's cradle?
They were trying to kill us,
It's a gift
nigga.
I made for Ninsar. But why did you... this invention took me so much time, and you just...
It was trying to kill us. Let's stop calling it the cat's cradle. Let's call it the resting bill. Inky's face instantly lights up with joy.
Huh? Oh, that's a great name.
Is that what you should care about? He dropped his head again.
Well, the point is, such an awesome name will never get used.
I don't think she should focus on that either. I want that Inky. It's like signaling that him to look further away, not far away, and then started standing with me, watching the far to the end. Inky walks up.
I'm sorry for tampering with your clock. I'm really sorry. Just don't be mad at me, sis.
Then I felt regret looking at the wreckage of the clock scattered on the ground. It's like the accident blocks the last way back, and she doesn't even know. She doesn't know if she should feel happy or sad. In the end, she just lets out a long sigh.
Never mind.
Seeing Nithara's expression, Inky starts acting cocky.
How about I make another one for you?
Haven't you learned your lesson yet?
Exactly.
Alright, just forget what I said.
Inky then looks at us.
Well, thanks for helping me fight Ninsar. But then again, you didn't really help me at all. Feels like it's not a good deal for me.
Nigga.
Cut the crap, you little brat. If it wasn't for me, you would have been stuffed into the coffin by that intelligent weapon you made.
Right.
Just hand over the command to stop that copper spear from blowing itself up.
Master Enki. Keeping promises is a virtue.
This seems to have grasped the situation.
I see. It seems my silly brother bragged to you about something he hasn't actually figured out.
Yep.
It's true that he figured out the grammar of the language of the gods without too much effort. But knowing the grammar and knowing the specific words are two different things.
Right.
For the past 3 years, Enki has been trying relentlessly to decipher the command to stop Aten from self-destructing. Unfortunately, there are very few examples left in the ancient Memphis text, and he didn't have enough material for semantic and logical analysis. That's why the progress has been slow.
Oh, yeah, that's what happened.
Thank you for being honest.
There should be a complete list of Aten's commands in this library. No, I mean, there has to be. But heck, how am I supposed to find that list in this mountain of books? Finding a particular leaf in a forest might be easier. Or maybe just give me more samples of Aten's commands. If you want me to find the answer, you should at least tell me the full riddle, right? But what's left from the era of Memphis is either mutilated or too vague.
He's completely giving up.
In short, I don't know how to stop Aten from blowing itself up.
Alright then, nigga. Then why did you boss us around? Inky face turns red with embarrassment.
However, I do have some information.
Okay.
Besides destroying a Kedaton, the Copper Sphere has shown up twice in history. One of them was 2,000 years ago.
2,000 years ago.
Yeah, it looks thoughtful.
Back then, Obed was under the rule of the 5th Emperor of the Arsacid Empire.
Asasa Empire, okay.
Exactly. Actually, Aten was taken by Emeon at that time, before it got lost for some unknown reason. 2,000 years ago, that was the last time Aten shone in history. Perhaps you should go back and ask the people of that era. Maybe they can give you more valuable information.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
By the way, since you seem to have a deep understanding of antiquities, Master Ninsar,
0 something says 4 and takes out something. Can't eat the Ninsar. What is that? I spare a glance and realize that that this is the armor fragment from that unidentified giant.
Do you know anything about this?
Oh, what we fought earlier in the game. Okay. Minsar barely glances at it before coming to a conclusion.
This belongs to Darius. Looks like you got caught up in some unexpected incidents before arriving here.
Zero puts away the fragment and presses her lips.
Oh, wait. Wait!
Inky suddenly remembers something and starts gesturing dramatically. What is it this time?
I just remembered something.
Inky looked at the Irishan.
Eri? Well,
Eri.
Cosmo's granddaughter.
Alright. Inky continues to before Irishan lashes out.
So, it was you from the future who asked Seer to come to me and get the command to stop Autumn, right?
Yes. Irishan freezes at his words.
Indeed. If what Seer said is true.
Oops. Now, this is bad. Really bad.
Wait, what's wrong with Autumn's divine words?
Haven't you realized it yet? I wouldn't have bothered investigating Autumn's divine words if it weren't for your arrival. You sparked my interest in this field. If I hadn't met you, how would I know anything about Autumn's divine words? Why would I have studied such a thing?
A shiver runs down my spine as I realize the implication of his words. However, Nenta remains calm, her amber eyes seemingly having seen through everything long ago. Inky, on the other hand, waves his hands innocently.
Be careful. The prophecy may actualize itself. Well, that's all the help we can provide. Farewell, my unexpected friends. May we meet again in the future.
Okay, so we're going back in time. 2,000 years. Sorry. Alright, we're almost over this chapter. Jesus. These chapters are longer than PGR chapters, man. Departure. Inky and Nenta watch the future successors just disappear from sight. Inky lets out a lazy yawn.
Aren't you sorry for letting them go?
What are you talking about? Why would I be sorry?
I'm talking about that seer. You actually want to study their inner workings, right? Can't believe you've actually held yourself back.
Hey, I don't.
Inky shakes his head.
I already examined Seer, and based on biological characteristics alone, there's no doubt the Seer is as human as us. As for deeper differences, they can't be studied simply through dissection. I don't want to ruin such a precious specimen. Cosmos is truly amazing to have found such an intriguing toy. It surpasses my imagination. I'll shower him with praise next time I see him.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been telling you for a while that your seemingly mediocre apprentice is anything but ordinary.
Nenta suddenly recalls the eve of her departure.
Are you leaving too?
Oh, that's his voice.
You are Enki's apprentice. How interesting. I can't see your answer. Perhaps you'll reach greater heights than Enki in the future.
I'm flattered. Master Enki is a true genius, while I'm just an ordinary person who is lucky to have made it this far.
Not many admit their mediocrity.
Cosmo smiles.
I don't think mediocrity is a derogatory term. A genius is like a lone bird, rejecting everything and having no place to rest.
True.
While mediocrity is like a tortoise, knowing its limits and moving towards a single goal.
Facts.
Eventually, the tortoise reaches greater heights.
Facts. Because life is like it's a marathon, bro, not a race.
Sharp words. What a shame that Enki hasn't seen your true nature. You've hidden your brilliance well.
Kaba maintains his casual demeanor and changes the subject.
You have beautiful eyes.
Not him hitting on the
They will
child.
reflect even more valuable things in the future. May your journey ahead be filled with endless surprises and magnificence.
Inky's voice pulls Ninsar's back from a remembrance.
But then again, do you think they'll eventually fall into a tragic loop just like Oedipus?
Yes, they will.
Ninsar's voice is calm and is stating the established fact.
Otherwise, they wouldn't have met us.
Bro, this music is so good. Inky pauses for a moment, then chuckles.
That's true. All we can do is wish them good luck.
Well, that's not something we should be worried about.
Yeah, you're right. But you know, it's not just Cosmos who's interesting. There's also that girl.
The girl who has found the Tome of Ages? What path will she choose? I'm curious, Enki.
Did you see the answer?
Yeah, I did. But I don't know the process, as always. I don't know why, but this time, I have a feeling that maybe the process is more important than the answer itself.
It's just they haven't realized it yet.
Should we warn them?
No, only the unknown brings anticipation. I don't want to spoil the fun.
Mischievous, aren't you?
Whatever you say.
Inky jogs for a few steps.
By the way, now that you've realized that the process is more important than the answer, don't come up with such a boring plan next time, silly sis. I haven't reached the end of my journey yet. I don't want to start preparing for an exit plan in the middle of a game and have to start over again.
He's talking about the
You're
contingency
just
plan.
too predictable. Even if you don't tell me the answer, I can figure it out.
For a moment, the Inky in the front of Ninsar resembles someone from her memory.
Remember, I've watched you both grow up. I can tell when something's up, even if you're trying to hide it.
My girl Nana.
Enki, there's nothing waiting for us at the end of this journey. We won't reach the end, find any answers, or be able to turn back.
Inky chuckles and keeps walking forward without looking back.
So what?
Ninsar stands frozen. He's always known that her brother is more curiosity incarnated than a human being. Unfazed by fatigue or pain, he has cared only about moving forward from the moment he was born. Forward. Keep pushing forward no matter the cost. Even if he stumbles and get hurt, he will accumulate the absorbed knowledge and go further. He's never turned back, never consider it. His bright eyes always focus ahead, seeing only what lies beyond. Watching his retreating form, Ninsar feels a sense of unease. Why? Why wouldn't he stop? Why wouldn't he look back? Why would he leave her alone and embark on a journey by himself? Ninsar reaches out her hand towards Inky.
Don't go. No matter how hard we struggle, we are bound by our limited lifespan. As long as we are limited by our mortal bodies, we will never reach the end. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go.
This voice.
Don't leave me behind.
Suddenly, Inky comes at a stop. The boy who's never looked back before decisively turns around and takes Ninsar's hand.
What are you waiting for?
He pulls her along, jogging forward.
Let's go!
Let's go then, sis. Huh? Then her eyes widen.
Can't you, for once, consider your true desire, silly sis?
Mm-hmm.
Out of everyone here, you're the one who wants to see the end the most, right?
Duh, brother.
She
Duh,
wasn't
brother.
sad at all, silly Nana. It was a one act. She doesn't get sad.
His words are not just a stubborn retort. He's always known that his sister is a brilliant fool. And his music. To her, a world without surprises or expectation has lost its value long ago. Only the library remains as the last unknown place, the final mystery to unravel. She has mistaken her excitement for the fear to no point where she can even distinguish between the two anymore. That's why he must embark on the journey that his silly sis will always follow his step in the vast world. Oh, this beat, hold on. Hey! Hey, hold on! Hold on, son. Not y'all having some like, hold on! Hold on! And there's art. Hold on. The siblings. I need it. Alright. Holding her brother's hand tightly, she feels the pulsating exhilaration through their intertwining fingers. In that moment, the restless longing consumes her entirely. After all, they are twins who share the other's desires and bear the other's pain. How can she even forgotten that? Ninsar smiles wholeheartedly. Her journey ahead is already brimming with endless surprises and magnificence.
Yes. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. From this step forward, there is no turning back. Beyond lies the ultimate truth of nothingness. No one knows the answer. Even if they stray from the path, even if they lose everything, even if they, if it all awaits them is the boundless darkness. As long as they hold each other's hands, they will reach the destination. The end of the library. Oh, the writing is good. Hold on. What waits at the end of the hexagon? For every Iman, it always has been the ultimate question. No one has ever reached the end, and no one has ever returned. Therefore, the question remains unanswered. Everyone yearns for the ultimate answer, and that is why we all end up on the path of no return. Bro, that's on some real life shit though, bro. Like, bro, like, think about that shit for a second. Everyone yearns for the ultimate part, the ultimate answer, our ultimate purpose, bro. And not them having some good ass fucking writing, son. Hold on. However, what exactly is the answer to the ultimate question? At the end of the journey, the answer lies within the library itself. Bro, better within ourselves. Bro, come on. Oh, bro, who wrote this? You need a raise. You need a raise. Oh shit.
Here you are.
Haven't seen you in a minute.
No need to ask. As I told you before, when you depart, all memories of this realm will fade, including me.
That girl is quite perceptive. So this time, I've blocked her presence. Don't divulge too much to her, and don't place too much trust in her at this moment.
Really?
Even if everything is predetermined, I don't want any harm to befall you. Come, your journey awaits, filled with challenges and perils. Fear not, I'll forever protect you. I know where you're headed. It's the origin of all casual ties. I've adjusted your coordinates. Now you're free to embark whenever you choose.
Okay. There might be some stories you didn't even know about and you already here. Oh, we got some side story content. Okay, hold on. What is this? As a seer, the library of Babylon seems to favor you, which means you possess some additional abilities. Do you want to see how far the limits go with these abilities? Oh. I also need that stamina, brother. Why do I have so much? I don't know. I'm building on my one like YOLO. Why do I have so much, y'all? I don't know why I have so much. I really don't know. But I also haven't been no life in this game like I have the other ones.
Spread your wings, Anzu.
Oh.
Complete insight.
Then let's be a bit more serious.
Fluttering
Ow.
wings. Complete insight. Well done, An. You can come back now. Thanks for your guidance.
I'm not sure. I may just chill out and wait for the next limited character, because I really want her, one with the glasses and the staff. I don't want her next. I mean, I can go for Viola. I want just to see how she is. But right now, I'm also kind of cool with the people I got. Because I don't really use Zero that much, but Zero is kind of clean.
Fluttering wings. Complete insight.
Ow. Ow. Fuck. Fuck.
Complete insight. Anzu. End it all.
Ignorance. Kneel. Ignorance.
There we go.
Well done, Ann. You can come back now. Thanks for your guidance.
Oh, we got all the stuff. Long as we get the full clear. Trying to get used to just hitting K for my dodge right now. Change my buttons around and make it like old school PGR, since it's kind of easier to play like this.
Anzu.
Ow. Just remember the
Complete insight.
Go away.
yeah. Ow.
Complete insight.
This path is blocked.
Complete insight. Fluttering wings.
Fuck.
Go away.
Anzu. End it all.
There we go.
We'll fix them later. You have chosen the right path.
I can get back on that. Plus, I was kind of sloppy. Kind of sloppy. Yeah, I don't play games PC on my. Yeah, I don't play games on my phone for really anymore either.
Spread your wings.
Yeah, I hope they get the PC client going. Okay. Let's pay attention. Ow.
Complete insight.
Got that parry off finally.
Go away. The height of folly.
Fluttering wing. Anzu. End it all. Complete insight.
Dodge. Oh, there we go.
Insight.
No. No, there we go. Ooh. I like Ninsar a little bit on the
You can come
team.
back now.
I like that.
Thanks for your guidance.
Okay. Parry in this game. we're just going full sweat mode now. Ooh. What'd I say? Give me my stuff. Just being buggy, I guess. That's the. I need to get level 20. Carrying this game is easier than PGR because you ain't seen shit. Yeah, true, brother. Oh, I got a dupe of her. Nice. Nice. But we got a dupe of my girl though. Hold on. We're gonna go as long as I can, cause like I really want to burn through this game. I've been kind of slacking on it. So when you see me start yawning and I get super sleepy and my brain turns to mush, then that's when we gonna wind it down. No, I don't want a breakthrough on that because this is our 4-star weapon. It's a 3-star weapon. Can I break through on this one? No, I cannot. Not yet. Yeah, she is. For sure. Cook it. Cause she's low-key kind of easy to use than Nana. And I have her, we got 2 dupes on her, correct? No, just 1. So increased damage dealt by 25%. Additionally increases all team members' attacks. Oh yeah, she's a great buffer. Yeah, she literally is the Senwa of the game. She is. She literally is. I almost got enough of this. Oh. Yeah. Hey, you calling broke as fuck, but who got 3 characters though? Who got 3 characters? And didn't have to go to pity for any of one of them. Hey, you calling me broke, but who got 3 bitches? Me. Nah, it's the one who was calling me broke. That's what a shot. That's what. Hey, I was like, better watch your mouth, son. Better watch your mouth, son. You know, I'll mind son to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Don't come out here try to sit here and say I'm broke, but at least I got my girls, son. I got 3 baddies, 3 of them. So I can take being broke. It's cool. I got a luxury right now. You feel me? I'm at a premium right now. I want to pull for this weapon, but Pancakes told me to get it from the event, which is true. So I can just get it from the event. I can just get it from the event. Give it to me. Oof. Oof. Who is it? Oh, Ming Dumble. Which I have not used it. Damn, another double of her? Damn! Damn! What kind of pool was that? Are you serious? Bro, that was a god pull. That was a god pull. I didn't get the character I wanted, but that's a god fucking pull. Cause these characters aren't bad. Damn. Oh. Hold on. Not me about to have her. Not me about to have her. It feels good. It feels good. It feels good. It feels wonderful. He is my daughter after all. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Now, I haven't had a chance to use her either. But... and got her fucking... what is it? P6? I mean, on P3? Nice. 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 So we got her. We got you P4. Got you P4. Got you at 2. And we got Ashley at 3. Cool beans. All right, not bad. Not bad. We're gonna hold on. I'm not gonna do nothing else. Ooh, yeah, claim. I should level her up, okay. No, I have not tried Viola yet. Alright, let's see what the side story is about. Is it just... No, I only focus it on my squad. The light came from the carbide, right? Carbide? Lamp flickers slightly. Okay. The boy casually strolls through the room, surrounded by a pale golden glow. The room is just like all the other rooms he has seen in the library, with the bookshelves arranged in a chaotic or organized manner, creating another familiar scene alongside the tiles on the walls. Huh? Oh, there's no voice acting here. Okay, side story. Got it. What was that sound? But unlike the other rooms he has been in, the room emits a low, rhythmic buzzing sound. As he tracks the noise, he spots a contraption made of the copper columns and the gears. Judging from the shape, it must be a difference in engine. Those Emmons from the last century were really into machines designed to save our labor. You set your question and parameters, and the machine does the calculations for you automatically. And this one's no different. It's shucking away at some question, but seems like it hasn't quite cracked the answer yet. Let me take a look at it. Inky tilts his head, intrigued. Well, this is intriguing. The creator of this machine designated for a long-time operation. Judging by the wear and tear, it's been working almost 100 years. I wonder if it's been trying to calculate. Inky unfastens the clasp between the connecting parts with a slight tremor. The casting of the machine falls off, revealing the intricate inner structure. Hold on, what the heck is this mess? Machine parts are all sizes scattered like pebbles over the riverbank. The layers of the copper components and gears are way beyond complicated. Seriously, I can't wrap my head around it. What are those idiots thinking 100 years ago? I mean, they wanted to simplify the calculations, but why did they make it such a darn complicated? Trying to figure out an original question from a pile of industrial junk like this is trying to read minds of whimsical fools. How am I supposed to make sense of their design? Should I just stand here and wait for the answer? Obviously, the incarnation's curiosity is not known for his patience. Inky rolls his eyes as the idea strikes him. Well, if I slow the calculation is only the problem here, why not give the a little power boost and speed up the calculations? Inky removes the nuts and adds some resin and swaps the copper core. Before long, the clunky machine makes a sound like an engine light initiating. Awesome! It's working! Like I said, this machine is a piece of cake. Under the boy's eager gaze, the messy gears start spinning at a rapid pace. The boy is so thrilled that he doesn't notice the pressure pointing of the different engine has already hit his limit. So, that's how you mess up someone else's invention and cause the explosion in the end. Come on, what's the big deal? I just stumbled upon a functioning device in the engine and just gave it a little boost, that's all. A boost and the resulted in an explosion? It's not my fault! I did all the calculations. The gears I tweaked were fully capable or compatible with the machine's power system. Even the thermal expansion of the components was well within the safe limits. It's supposed to work flawlessly. How was I supposed to know that this was packed with dust? And by pure chance, a couple of specks flew right into the steam furnace, causing the whole thing to go kaboom! Oh, Nii-chan. Ninsar shakes her head as the black smoke billows out of the machine. Well, you can't just sit back and wait for the machine to finish the calculations. No way! This machine has been running for more than a century. Who knows how much longer it can take how long to get the answer? Inky's voice softens as he speaks. Seriously, I didn't mean to break it. Could you please help me fix the machine, please? Yes. Pretty please. And come on, why would you try to do the speech right now as I'm reading this? And then are surprised by Inky's request. But I thought fixing the machine would be a piece of cake for you. Well, how should I put it? Fixing the time machine itself is easy peasy, but the real challenge itself is restoring the calculation data. Calculation data? Inky pulls out a chair punctured tape. The burn marks vaguely make out a sting of the characters that have not fully revealed their true meaning yet. A difference in engine is basically a question and an answer machine, and the idea behind it is super simple. Honestly, physically putting it back together wouldn't take more than a few minutes. But it's only to get it up and running, and the answers are new questions. So if I restart the machine, I'll just wait for someone to ask a new question instead of continuing the previous calculations. And that means we'll have no clue what they were crunching numbers for, or the answers would spit out. Cause I got it on a time limit, so y'all will stop spamming that shit. That is exactly why I put fucking cooldowns on that shit. It's a fucking 15-minute cooldown. Cause again, it's for fun, but I don't want it to be spammy. If it's gonna get spam every time, then I'll just take it away. You know what I mean? Like y'all literally had ruined a couple points of my reaction yesterday. I had to just cut out from TikTok. So it was like, that's never gonna happen again. So you have fun, but just know you also can only use it a certain amount of times. So like, yeah, if you use it, you gotta cool down for 15 minutes, and you only can use it 15 times per user. So just being honest, you can't spam any of that stuff no more. Y'all had y'all fun. Now we had to just put clamps on y'all. And if it gets spammed even more, then we won't do it. You know what I mean? But nothing's fun when it's spammed. It's only fun when it's used at moderation. You feel me? Unless someone is painstakingly restores it, every screw and gear, it's pre-explosion state. Inky blinks and looks at Ninsar with hopeful eyes. So, my dear sis, could you please lend me a hand? Just think about it. The antique machine has been ticking away for a whole century. You'll never tinker with a machine that is 100 years old, right, sis? I'm sure you're curious about the answer it'll cough up. Ninsa does not utter a word, but her expression says, I couldn't care less. Eventually, she glances at a different engine and lets out a sigh. Fine. I guess I'm used to seeing things by now. I'll fix the machine for you. Inky's face instantly lights up with joy. Yeah! Awesome! You're the best, sis. However, I have one condition. Ninsar pauses for a moment. As punishment for the reckless tinkering, I'll only handle the final part. You'll do all the legwork, gather information, find the materials, and everything else. What are you playing? Oh. Okay, there is more than one. I was wondering if it was gonna be more than one. Ooh, okay. Can I pick the last one if I want? Actually no. I'm cool with that. Bit of Fontaine. So where should we start? Damn, Longos is almost as big as my wife. Nah, I think she looked better. Call me biased, but I think she looked better. So, where should we start? The different engine was made in the past, so naturally we need to restore it using the techniques and materials from that time. Let's gather information about the differences in different engine and find out where it was created. That'll help us repair the parts. Inky walks up to the bookshelf and starts searching through it. Look, it mentioned in this book called Record of the Great Inventions. Let's see. That magnificent difference engine was created by the great mathematician and astronomer Tuttle. He began constructing a tower of age 4087, and it took him 30 years to complete and improve it. The difference in engine has been continuously operation for 20 years, even after Turtle's death. It truly is an amazing machine that unravels all the mysteries and solves puzzles. Seriously, I can't take it anymore. This book is boasting so much about lazy machines that's 115 years old, and I can't even withstand my minor adjustments. This book was published 20 years after Turtle's death, written by a man in a later area. Naturally, it might have some deviations. Yeah, I guess you're right. Instead of relying on second-hand information, let's talk to the direct approach. Leaving those words behind, Inky pulls out the magnificent magnifying glass from his pocket. The light passing through the lens refracts several figures not far away. Inky. Once again, you're tampering with something I fixed. Don't be so mean, sis. I just made some special adjustments to the lens, making the magnifying glass like a camera lens. Considering that the timeline is the library is just another dimension of the space, the past and the present exist simultaneously here. So if we position the magnifying glass correctly, we could project a fragment on the past, although we can only see brief glimpses for now. That way, we can directly observe the era and search for the clues about the difference engine. Anyway, be careful and don't break it. Tuttle, I put all the celestial data you need on the table. Don't forget to pick it up. Is he creating the projection over there? Wait a minute. Celestial data? Tuttle? Isn't that the name of the guy who invented the machine? Well, the inventor himself is indeed the key clue. Keep an eye out for the projection over there. Strange. Where's all the celestial data I've asked Travis to organize? I should check the research upstairs. No, this structure won't withstand the tension. And this doesn't work either. Standard arithmetic gears can't handle that much power. I should head over to the workshop and ask Travis about it. And I need to check it if we still have enough spare parts. It's disappointing how everyone gradually gave up on the research of the difference engine. In the research room has never seen fewer people. Looks like Travis and I will spend more time in the maintenance work than in the workshop. Oh fuck. Ow, these attacks come fast. Steam pipes, base materials, and a new type of pulley. Phew. Finally, I finished organizing all those subjections that Travis mentioned. The next time you go to workshop, test one of them one by one. And who is this Travis guy? According to the projection said, he's Tuttle's research partner in the field of difference engine. It's quite common for researchers to collaborate. But his name was never mentioned in that book. The only name mentioned was Tuttle. Well, let's not get caught up on the details. We should focus on finding the parts. Let's go to the workshop Tuttle mentioned it so many times. Oh.
The height of folly. The height of folly.
I'm confused. What do you mean she's in plagiarism here? I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change it. Well, I'm using my keyboard now, and I wonder if it's gonna be, if it's different. No. It's not letting me drag it. It's not letting me drag it though. Oh, press it with my mouse, not the keyboard. Okay. I am using WASD. What do you like? It was the mouse thing. It was what Google said. I had to just use the mouse. And my dog, oh my god, you stink. Why you fart next to me, dog? To find the answer, we'll have to find the star. Wait, find the clue. A toolbox that has 3 buttons inside of which each different symbol. Oh, this was sort of called a arithmetic gear. Looks like it. It's essential for fixing the difference engine. Let's keep searching for the remaining parts. Finally, with a heat restriction steam oven, the difference engine will run for an incredibly long time. Oh, so the steam oven is only useful for on the table. Hey, where are the bounders here? Do we need any more parts, sis? Do we have any key, do we have all the key parts now? That's tinker, like, that's quicker than I expected. Really? It feels slow to me. Those stupid librarians called it an amazing machine that unravels all the mysteries and solves all the puzzles. You know what? This machine feels like a straight out of the Stone Age. Who thought it was a genius idea to design something so clunky? If I didn't ever have to reproduce those complicated, incredible designs, I could build a brand new one in 10 minutes. Let's just hurry back at the data room and fix the machine. Oh, long press, I bet. After some tinkering by Inky, the different engine seems to even been more damaged. The engine now looks like a burnt or roasted on a barbecue grill, constantly emitting black smoke and crackling noises. What the fuck did he do to it? Weird. Why is this happening? Theoretically, once we put the pulley module and the arithmetic gear together, it should start working. Well, forget it. I'll just add 10 more powerful furnaces and solve this problem all at once for all. Inky. Vinsar gives Inky a serious look and stops him. Are you planning to blow the difference engine again? I was just trying to be helpful. Don't worry. This time, I won't. No. Do not touch the difference engine until I fix it. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. The meaning of difference. The calculus of differences is way more converting the complicated equations into simpler ones and solving them step by step. That is the whole idea behind a difference engine. Ask it about the height of the Tower of Babel. It will measure every brick until it adds them all up into the heavens. Ask it about the location of a sword on the Sebid. It will drain every drop of the water and shovel every inch of soil until it covers the sword. Therefore, no matter how complex a difference engine may seem, it follows the rules simply to the complexity and solve the calculation step by step. Therefore, to revive this broken machine, we need some good old-fashioned patience. Slowly, the girl puts down her tools. The machine beside her has been scrubbed clean and burnt marks from the explosion. All the damaged parts has been carefully put back together. However, there are basic steps restoring this incarnate contraption. Let's take a break. Ninsar looks up. Before she knows it, there's a huge pile of books next to the machine. Her brother Inky is sprawled into piles of books, flipping through the books on the bookshelf. What a rare sight. Last time I saw you buried in books like this was three sectors ago. Yeah, all because my own sis won't let me touch that machine. So since I got nothing to do, just by skimming through these books just to see the idiots left anything useful about the difference engines. Found anything interesting? Nah, not really. The accounts from the past librarians about difference engines can be divided in two categories. Some of them are all about the machine's construction, while the others focus on what actually calculates. The first category is filled with records like weights, dimensions, patent info, gear structures, material analysis, and all kinds of messy stuff. It's super detailed, but not helpful at all. And for the others, any valuable insights? Inky shakes his head. Not even I can make out heads or tail of. How could those idiots have figured out the answers? It's all just gibberish, like the 60 columns that represent the flow of time, or the irregular punches of the punch cards solve for the irrational numbers, or some stupid nonsense like that. The rest of them just gave up thinking and claimed that the machine calculates everything in the universe. It's more like they're writing the fiction that making scientific guesses. Well, as the saying goes, the library has no shortage of two things: knowledge and idiots. As Inky grumbles, the sound of the flipping books fill the air. The girl delicately picks up the chisel from the table. With precision, she removes a casting of the machine, revealing the numerous mechanical parts held together by the blackened cast iron. This machine was created during a time of great minds, including Watt and Babbage. Back then, people believed in absolute space-time. The light and the objects were composed of particles, and the god had not started playing dice yet. That's a fucked up saying. The world was seen as predictable, and the accumulation of knowledge was progressing steadily. All they had to do was follow the footsteps of their predecessors. And the librarian Tuttle was one of them. She meticulously disassembled the core of the Robotech library, constructing a massive clock-like assembly of 1,000 gears. He poured immense effort into building this difference engine. Because he firmly believed the mechanical Robotech held the answers to all questions, and all it needed to do was focus on improving the craftsmanship and capitulation efficiency. I don't know what was the tongue twister for me. Ask it about the height of the Tower of Babel, and it will measure every brick until it adds them all to the heavens. Ask it about the location of the sword of the Sebed, and it would drain every drop of the water, shovel every inch of the soil until it uncovers the sword. However, it never occurred to him that the tower had already crumbled and the sword of the rusted away before the machine could complete its calculation. Librarian Tuttle never obtained the answer before taking his last breath. This machine was left running for hundreds of years, gradually fading into obscurity. The girl extends her finger and turns the pulley. With the force, the kinetic energy, the gears from the century ago emit a soft and smooth operating sound. Huh? It's finally working? I'm not too sure. We're kind of just vibing right now. Not quite yet. No, wrong voice. Not quite yet. I restored most of the basic features, but there's one final part missing. By the way, how's it going on your end? Ninzar looks down and sees Inky arranging the books like he's playing dominoes. We were talking about searching for information on difference engines. Have you lost interest already? Nah, it's not me. It's those stupid librarians who invented this, who lost interest over time. I'd gone through the rest of the books. They're all piled up over here now. As time went on, people cared less and less about the difference engines and its dim-witted inventor. In the past decade or so, they didn't even bother mentioning it and just called it an antique machine. I'm like midway through the chapter 2 and has to avoid spoilers if you're going further than me. I haven't even started it yet. Like Inky says, the librarians have their own research priorities. In Iniman, where theoretically advancements occur hourly, Tuttle's story and his difference engine are simply one of those thousands of insignificant puzzles. The machine, which had been operational for a century, was destined to be forgotten along with its era, until Interpid Explorer, an unexpected explosion brought a new life to it. The girl tightens a final nut and carefully aligns the remaining columns of the machine. Soon, the machine resumes the soothing hum. There we go. All fixed now. I kept the modifications you made earlier, so this machine will finish its calculations in no time. In an instant, the thin wisp of smoke rises from the machine's top, and the paper tape with the answers unravels as the gears turn. What are you waiting for? Just spit out the answers already. I'll just pull it out. Inky swiftly grabs the partially ejected paper, holding it up in the air with excitement. So, what's the... Y'all go ahead and take that shit away. So what's the answer? Don't spoil it for the fun. Inky clutches the paper tape tightly, like a kid with a brand new toy. You're going to ruin the fun. Let me figure it out first. Ugh! Whoa! What the heck is this time machine? Like, what the heck is this machine trying to figure out? Within a mere 5 minutes, Inky Moo takes a wild ride from excitement to frustration and then finally to despair. He plops down on the floor. Because, why did you feel the need to use it right there? Like, what was the point? Like, what was the point? Like, I use this for content. I know. You want to take a look from your pools? Oh, is that it? Is that it? He just plopped out on the floor, hanging his head low, looking totally defeated. And then Sar comes to him. Need a hand? Please don't. Inky's eyes flicker with a hint of the hesitation. Ah, never mind. Fine, take a look at it. Reluctantly, Inky hands over the crumpled paper tape to Nizar. The tape is filled with several numbers punched into it. 42042. I was trying to work backward and answer and figure out what it was questioned, but this answer is so darn vague. Hello BBC is crazy. Oh, Black freaking community. Okay. Oh, because it's coming in saying BBC at the top. Call me. Oh, God. Like, okay. Like, that's that totally just was not what I was expecting to see. But how you doing, Emily? Inky's face turns red. I've only been doing the math for like 5 minutes, and I've already come up with 100 different explanations that could match this 5-digit number. It's cosmic constant. The size of the planets, even the number of stars in the nebula. It could be anything. That stupid librarian, he didn't even label what unit is in. Who knows what these numbers are supposed to represent? Nizar takes the tape and skims it over. But this time, even she is unsure. Unfortunately, I can't figure out the question from his answer. But I can tell that the string of numbers represent a specific time. What kind of time? Inky hands up. Inky's heads perk up. Is it some fancy numeration system popular 100 years ago? Or is it maybe the cryptid time spot? It's actually simpler than you expect. It's each digit is a string of numbers represent a standard day. So the whole thing refers to 42,042 days exactly. Hearing this explanation, Inky strokes his chin, lost in thought. 42,042 days? That's 115 years and 67 days. If we go back from that day this machine was invented, wouldn't that be tomorrow? But the date itself doesn't match. Wait, doesn't reveal much than just a number. So all we got is another elusive answer? To unravel the meaning of the answer, you might need to put yourself in the questioner's shoes. For us, it might be a vague answer or just a regular date. But for Tuttle, the date holds a key to his life's pursuit. Inky nods, finally grasping the idea. That makes sense. If anyone knows the meaning of the answer, it would be the creator himself. He poured so much into this contraption, all in the effort to solve the particular question in his research. If if I can somehow decipher the question, maybe I'll figure out the machine's secrets too. Well, well, looks like you're finally catching on. Wait, Inky is Mamba. I was trying to copy his voice best I could. It would be more... Okay, is this the final part? Maybe this is the final part. That joke, that BBC joke has long enough running effect, but I'm still laughing right now. No, that dead ass caught me off guard, bro. Like she just, it's like I can see her just saying it like, "What's going on, BBC?" Black Beacon community. Like just, you know. This is where Tuttle used to work. In that era, Iman had an astronomical society here where they discussed and shared their ideas. The book record of the great inventions was written by them, and since include the difference engine and the inventor, Tuttle must been a member of the society. Is there anything special about that society? Actually, that society existed for less than 4 decades. Before it disbanded, its members either moved on to other fields of study or ventured into a path of no return. After the last member left, this sector remained untouched and has stayed that way ever since. Perhaps we can find clues about Tuttle and the society. Yeah, the side quests I'll have voice acting. So I'm stuck doing it myself. Now that I'm at the member of the Astronomical Society, am I the one? Wait, and I'm the one step closer to finding that answer. Ow. Ow, okay, you're quite annoying, sir. Thank you. Follow the illusion, check the surroundings, eternal after images. The area eternal after images is the right path. Okay. Inky's Mamba is on the picture. Hey, what's going on, King? How you doing tonight? Oh, fuck. Okay, so hold on. Hold on, what? There. Okay. Oh. 1, 2, okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Bop, bop, bop. Bop. Damn it, let me get a little closer.
The height of folly.
Okay. Gotcha. Wait. Oh. Tuttle, are you still satisfied? Like, are you still fascinated by that topic? Let's look at like everyone in society has lost interest. They say you can't find the answer you're looking for through human calculation alone. I know, Travis. And that's why I decided to build a device to build this difference engine. While a difference engine isn't much faster than humans, it doesn't get tired. With the proper maintenance, it can compute non-stop. I finished the proposal work. Now that I just need to set up an initial question. How long do you think it will take? Well, I haven't estimated that yet. I know the question I raise is a bit complicated, but I am confident that the machine will figure out after a year or two. Well, actually it was by 100 years. A year or two? He's pretty confident his difference engine he built. Never mind. Let's see what he has left behind back then. Dear Professor Bizzle, I read all the materials you gave me last time. Compared to those assorted books in the Delphi, the Astronomy Encyclopedia and Japheth is much easier to understand. I want to thank you for traveling to the foreign country and collecting those books for me. With the help of those reinforced materials, the improvements to difference engine has been smoother than expected. Soon, Travis and I will be able to create such a difference engines specifically designed to simulate the motion of the celestial bodies. Once that is done, we can officially start computing that question. About the estimated calculation time you mentioned, to be honest, we are not entirely sure how long it would take. While I believe 5 years would be enough, Travis thinks it would take at least 10 years. However, I don't think this is a major concern. Technology has revolutionized various fields over the past decades, with Japheth, Delphi, and Cyril in the forefront. Parts and related technologies will improve. In a few years, there might be another breakthrough in the field of difference engines, right? When that happens, I'll make significant modifications to our difference engine, and then the calculation won't be a problem by then. Well, that might be too bit optimistic. Anyways, I'll continue my research and send you another letter when I have all the details. You're a student. Come on. What to say? Oh, fuck. Oh, hey. One more time. Oh, you. Well, that was fun. Really, actually, just do it right there. Hold on. Boom. Bam. Was it here?
The height of folly.
God damn it. What? The middle was wrong. I'm just going way I knew. Hold on, the main thing. I just wanted to make sure that at the end. Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, I had it. The bop. Bop. There we go. Oh, I already got Florence. Yeah, I already got Florence. So we saving for the next Kabuto. Well, the next Kabuto. In contrast to his previous appearance, Turtle now bears the marks of time, and Wrinkle's face shows signs of fatigue. Now that Travis has left too, I'm the only one here. Well, I can't complain about it. I am the 10th year of operation. I've already expected such a result. The library is filled with countless gems and surprises, and there is no reason for them to stay all here at a time. I didn't have to use that much actually. I was low on resources, but like I just did single pulls, and I got it like I think within like 6 or 7 pulls. What an elusive answer. The figure gazes at the distant stars. I don't regret that time I'd invested in this field. I just fear that I might not live to see the day when my answer is found. Yeah, sad, buddy. You didn't get to live to see a light of day about that shit. The difference engine improvements record 275. Improved modules steam furnace. Estimating time, remaining time 9,125 days. Google got it. That Google having it at the ready though. This time I tried a new furnace structure and adjusted the power ratio between the combustion chamber and the boiler. After comparing the speeds of the remnant gears, I can confirm that the new design has improved the operating efficiencies through by less than 0.5%. This marks the most significant progress made this year. Unfortunately, almost all research on the steam engines has come to a halt in both Japheth, I'm hoping I'm saying that right, and Cyril. I wonder when I'll be able to make further improvements to the machine. Okay, 291. 9,055 days left. I referred to another design and adjusted the Leibniz wheel, allowing for better clearance for the operational gears. However, the operational speed difference engine remains unchanged. Just as Professor Bezos said, optimizing such complex machine can be overwhelmingly challenging. But there's no need to feel frustrated. As long as I persevere in my research, a breakthrough will eventually come. Record 366. The drive pulley. 8,850 days left. Wait. I just clipped you. You got some move right there. What you mean? I'm trying, like, I have discovered the drawings Travis left behind when he departed from the society. This time, I replaced the mentioned materials and improved the pulley platform. My adjustments and this friction coefficient has improved the calculation efficiency by 0.3%. Undoubtedly, Travis' earlier theory was correct. My research has become tremendously difficult with me as the only member. If Travis, Professor Basil, and the others were here, we would have made more than a breakthrough regarding the calculation efficiency. Thankfully, the calculations will end sooner than I expected. I will share my findings with them when the calculations comes to fruition. Oh, and she just saw that you got. I got you. 385 controller. I'm sorry. Oh, it's redacted. Okay. Wrong. It's all wrong. All my calculations were wrong. The estimated time was completely off. I've overlooked the celestial body's orbital period in my calculation. I need at least 3 more. No, that's not nearly enough. I need at least more arithmetic gears to ensure my stimulation is correct. Damn it! All those calculations I've been doing, they're wrong. They're all wrong. 386. Into gear set. Oh, estimated time 23,655 days tentatively. After introducing additional gears and adjusting the parameters, I re-estimated a new calculation time. While it's not entirely accurate, it can serve as a rough reference. But the time I have left, what is the point of my research? Damn, you know he cooked. He cooked. That boy cooked. And the real question is, so I'm fucking blanking out how to fucking pronounce your name. Tatsukumi. Why are you trying to goon over me? Like, you spamming the ara? You're gooning over me. Why are you trying to goon over me? We gotta have a talk. We gotta have an intermission here. Oops, my hand slipped. Why is the chat trying to goon over me? I don't understand what's happening anymore. I don't get it. I don't understand. What happened to our hood? What is happening to our hood? Now that the new copper wire, its water and cooling system is functioning properly. Unfortunately, time is running out for me. Well, my brainchild will search for the answer among the stars in my place. Oh.
Go away.
Oh, did you?
No room for error.
You started this, bro. No, you had me say it. You asked me to say it because I was doing a girl voice. I like BBC. The first statement of that chat message is crazy. I like BBC. The Black community is really nice. Well, that makes sense. Exactly. You had me say it in chat. We got the footage. We got the footage. We're caught in 4K. And then y'all was like, wait, what? Hold on. Yo, hold on. So you guys started this. Now I fed into it. I didn't have to feed into it. So I'm culpable in this relationship as well. I'm not without fault here. You know, I am a black man that takes accountability. You know what I'm saying? So like, I played into it, right? I didn't have to give you a button for it. I understand that. But now at this point though, y'all love it so much, y'all going over me. And I don't understand. Like, well, how did we get here? It's crazy times, man. Like it's crazy what a week would do to you. Hey man, I only use this. He's like, well, actually, I only use it twice. Okay, so don't lump me in with these other degenerates. Okay. Me too. I did. And the first time I was just testing. Sure. I totally use it that much. Don't make me pull up the chat logs. Why is my wife adding more fuel to the fire? Why is my wife talking about add or whimpering one? I'm not about to do that. Shay, you are my wife. Why would you? I'm about to come up to your room right now. Why would you say that? What is happening here? You know what? I'm gonna just go cry. I'm gonna go cry in my room, okay? I'm go upstairs and cry. Next to the key, there's a letter covered in dust. Yeah, I know what I sound like. Bruh. What is happening tonight? I don't understand. Dear Travis, it's surprising that you still remember this, old man. Everything is going at your end. As I mentioned in my previous letter, the difference engine we built together is still operating. The little rascal has become much more stable. Its noise and shoot have reduced significantly, and it no longer explodes. If you ask me, my little rascal is much sturdier than this old man. Whenever I think about our difference engine, it takes me back to the past. I was too naive and impulsive back then. We should have countless arguments. We used to have countless arguments over the research. Looking back, they were trivial matters. Moreover, you were right about my estimation. I was overly optimistic about the calculation. Since you have left, I've made countless iterations and improvements over the decades that followed. I've replaced the materials, tweaked the design, optimized the structure. All right, gotta go. All right, man, have a good night. Class is starting. All right, G. Have a good day in class. I tried everything I could think of. However, no matter how much I improve its efficiency, it saved only a day or two in its 20,000 day calculation. Compared to the extensive estimated calculation time, I have very little time left for myself, as the age of the illness has caught up with me. The other day, I went to the observation to gaze at the night sky, only to realize the harsh truth that I could hardly see the stars. undoubtedly, it would take time. Like it would take to get the answer will exceed the remaining days of my life. Yet, this realization has made me understand, like, made me, instead of the focusing on the arithmetic efficiency, I should have prioritized the endurance of the machine. Indeed, 20,000 days may seem like an eternity, but it's not. And the calculation will eventually come to an end. While I won't live long enough to witness the answer, an Iman of future generations will. Since we won't get the answer in this era, I will find a way to keep the machine running endlessly. As a result, I've shifted my focus in recent years. I have adopted more heat-resistant materials, more energy-efficient gears, sets, and more stable cooling systems. That way our brainchild will continue running for several more decades, right? Ha! I can already imagine you laughing at my naive ideas. Yeah, I understand. In the end, I am just a childhood wish of mine, a precious yet insignificant. If only you had been under those stars back then would you have understood? Yours truly. Go to the next part. He said, bro, I'm just leathering here while drawing the blueprint and I hear BBC gooning Mamba. Me, what the fuck am I listening to? Here's the fun part. Your stream is in the house speakers. So, oh my god. Wait, when they talk about BBC, I miss so much. So Emily came into the chat and said, hello, BBC. Black Beacon community. That's how we got started on BBC, and it threw everyone off in chat. Shit, of course, I be watching when this audio is gone. Just I don't know. Like, look, we don't talk about the last like 20 minutes, bro. Okay, we don't talk about it. It seems that the librarian turtle had been chasing his whole life. Is it actually a wish that originated in his childhood? In service to his wish, he accepted the reality that he would see the answer in his lifetime and shifted his focus on improving his machine. As Ninsar puts down the envelope and the manuscript falls out. The manuscript is covered in arithmetic formulas, but no answers were provided. Since we won't get the answer in this era, I plan to keep the difference engine running as long as possible, and I leave the answer for the future Imians. That was the approach that the librarian turtle found in his later years. No wonder that explains like this poorly designed difference engine managed to keep running for so long. However, that stupid librarian put so much effort into that machine. But why didn't he describe them in his question more clearly? Didn't he consider the possibility that a future Enigmas would understand what an ancient scholar for a century ago would wanted to discover? Even if we got an answer now, we wouldn't know what the question actually answers. No need to worry. The answer is almost within our grasp. She walks over to the desk and picks up the final key. It's time to open the gate to the society and unveil the truth. What do you mean I did this? I didn't do anything. I'm an innocent bystander here. I am innocent. I did no such thing. Me and Google are innocent. Innocent of my ass. What are you talking about? I was just reading. You were the chosen one, Google. I did nothing. I was just reading along, doing my voice acting, you know, trying to get my acting career to start off the ground. And next thing you know, we're talking about BBC. Hey, like, all I know is I did not plan for all this to happen, okay? So you can't hold me responsible. You cannot just hold me responsible. I'm just playing my game and I hear my butt say, hello, BBC. What do you want from me? Go, no. You were supposed to protect Mom, but now you're becoming, now Mom becoming golden material. Oh my god. And then Mamba fell for it. I did fall for it. They weren't talking about my pee-pee. They weren't talking about my pee-pee. Yeah, what? I'm done talking. You know what? I'm gonna just play my game. I'm not a part of this anymore. I'm not a part, cause now Shay, and then Shay asked for her father. Emily just said hello BBC and in Black Beacon community. It was a joke and a pun, and then she clarified by saying Black Beacon community, but it was like that momentarily a pause of like hello BBC. And why am I explaining this again? What's happening to our hood? What is happening to our hood? Am I wrong? It is the Black BBC is a Black big community, right? She's not wrong. She's not wrong. She's not. I don't know. I was playing a game and turned my head, heard BBC. I don't know what's happening. It's late. This is the scary hours. This is the scary hours. Yeah, I guess you aren't wrong, but you aren't. Never mind. Mumble why. I love how Mama gets baited against. I'm done, man. I'm done. It's bad.
I will send you to Jesus.
I'm done with you guys. I'm done. I just want to play my game. I just want to play my game. Bro, we're already 6 feet under. You know what? We're cooked. We're so cooked.
I am the Gucci man.
Mama, check the Black Beacon. Okay, I'll check it later. I'm still just mesmerized by my wife. Just why, Shay? Why? Why'd you play that sound? Why'd you play that sound? Now they're gonna know about it. No one even knew about that one. No one even knew. No one even knew about that one, and yet you played it. Yeah, sorry, with a now we have a no context to my mama saying. I did. Oh God, right? I did. Is there? All right. All right. What a Harry put? Oh shit. Oh yeah, keep that account. Oh yeah, keep that account. Keep that account. You got her. I don't even have him yet. You got 4. Oh, you got 4. Nah, stay the fuck away from my luck, Harry. All right, so you're coming for my luck. You're coming for my lucky game. Coming for your lucky game, pal. You can't. You're coming from my lucky lane. This is my lucky lane, and now he's up. You're keeping it. You better keep it, buddy. The race is on. Who has the best account now? The race is on. What is this? As Inky steps into the room, the scenery before his eyes starts to shifting and rotating like a slideshow, blurring time and space. This is the first account this exists to me. Before Inky can steady himself, a chaotic stream of countless librarians rush past him, threatening to engulf him. Yeah, that's insane. Hold my hand. It's only when he feels the familiar warmth of his palm that those phantoms spanning time and space dissipate. Phew, that was a close call. Why would the unknown sector be hiding behind the gate of society? Judging by these objects, this place used to be an observatory of the astronomical society. The library has rearranged the observatory from different eras throughout history, resulting in the current state. Finding Tuttle's traces here might be quite a challenge. Hey, Mom, Dad, come over here. Both of them turn their attention towards the source of the voice. Standing in front of them is a boy they have never seen before, yet feels strangely familiar. The projection tilts his head and looks at the night sky. Even though the dark sky is filled with and only a few lonely stars, the boy's eyes reflect on the myriads of lights. Mom? Dad? The night sky is sparkling. Is it like he's raining stars? When I grow up, Mom, Dad, will you show me the sight like this again? No, I'll show you like this sight. Like, I'll show you a sight like this again. Alright, supposed to follow little boy, I'm guessing. I'm guessing I'm supposed to do, I'm not sure. This side story is long, man. I thought it was gonna be short. But it's alright. Fuck it. Beyonce just watching like no, I saw that. Here's oh so your fiance heard everything. Oh my god. Tell him I'm sorry. Tell him I'm sorry. I'm sorry he had to witness that. We're not usually like this. What am I kidding? We're always like this now. As times go by, Tuttle grows into young man. Your James playing around the house. Oh my god. The innocence, of the curiosity of the child fades away, replaced by the unwavering determination. Trust me, Travis, I will create that difference machine engine. And on that day, I discovered the answer. I should share it with you. I will share it with all of you. Hee hee hee. Oh. This is the right path. What? Oh, was that one? Okay, what was that one? Hey, listen, we're not all gooning at all until Tatsumi. True. I can't blame it on all you guys. It's only a few. The dark night at the observatory remains cold and silent, but Tuttle has aged. In his eyes, which one gazed at the stars, only the fading embers of the dying fire remain. The observatory feels so cold now. With Tuttle as the only person nearby. I'll wait forever. Even if I can't witness the answer. And she is in but why would God be going over me though? And why is my wife adding fuel to the fire? I'm not that goonable. That's crazy. Goonable is a crazy word. What is going on in my brain? What is happening to my brain? What is happening? The two of them head up to the stairs. The light of the library fade into the darkness of the night. The observatory is cold and silent, much like the society has faded into oblivion. Even as they approach at the end, all they see are few solitary stars. Achoo! Where are the promised stars and answers? Why is there nothing here? All our efforts lead us to this cold and dark observatory. This place is freezing. Are you excited? Wait, are you certain we're going in the right direction, sis? Ninzard shakes her head and gazing into the dark night. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Oh, I'm loving this art, bro. I'm glad my family is not English because I'm listening to your stream and speaker and they have no idea. cause that's a dub. There is no brain, Mamba. We all don't have brain cells. Only Harry is probably the one that has same brain here. They're trying to escape, but still pull back in. It's already within reach. Don't worry. The stars and the answers never lie. Oh. Almost as soon as the words leave her lips, a shimmering light streaks across the night sky. What was that? A shooting star? 2, 4, 8! There's so many of them! A shooting star fades and several more flare to life. Like schools of fish leaping from the ocean of the stars, shooting stars arc one after another. The starlight emanating from the distant stars is outshone by the energy of the comet fragments piercing through the atmosphere. Even a low star in the far north places in comparison the downward pour of lights. The meteor shower transforms into countless fleeting parallel lines, decorating, illuminating the canopy above. Excuse me. Even the projections wandering in the towers seem drawn to the meteor shower, their gaze fixed on the night sky. Dad. Mom. Travis. Are you seeing this? Finally, those stars have come back. Across the spiral arms of the distant stars, the dust wandering alongside the comet concludes its long journey, falling to the starry sky under the pull of the gravity. The shooting stars, with the longing of the wandering soul from a century ago, streak through the sky above the tower. As the stars streak across the sky, the night falls into complete silence. Bidding farewell to slumbering observatory, the two of them retrace their steps and return to the sector they came from. I see. That's how it is. The interconnected gears calculate the trajectory of the comet, and the steam cycle replicates the Earth's rotation. And the punctured tape simulates celestial dust. If we assume that we wanted to calculate when the next meteor shower will happen, then the weird design of the machine makes a perfect sense. Unfortunately, he forgot to impact the solar wind particulars on the magnetic field. So, well, the time he calculated was a few minutes early from the actual meteor shower. But considering the fact that he was from a century ago, such ignorance can't be forgiven. His answers save him from being labeled as stupid. Well, I didn't expect you to be so generous with praise from him. Oh, so don't you agree, my silly sis? While Angie is thoroughly enjoying himself, Ninja remains calm. Her words lack regret and delight. In hindsight, Librarian Turtle's perseverance was indeed commendable. However, dedicating his entire lifetime to a childhood dream, a meteor shower that would never occur in his lifetime, that wasn't the wisest decision. Inky chuckles and shakes his head. You're getting all sentimental, sis. Aren't you the eminent idiots like that? Throughout history, no Iman has figured out the library's secrets. But that doesn't stop them from going on to the path of no return. Not everyone values the answers as much as you do, sis. Ooh, he's spitting. Ninzar glasses at the drawing of the table. But those Imans who were seeking the end of the library, even if both endeavors were futile, they had different starting points. Inky chuckles. What's this? You think some fools are smarter than others? In my book, even if some research even if someone reaches the end of the library and uncovers the ultimate truth of the universe, is not that big of a deal. Because it's no different from watching a meteor shower. It all comes from natural curiosity about the unknown. Or rather, it lies rather to be in a mind like him who resists grandeur of the library and focuses on studying meteor showers. However, I kicked him out of the idiot club for another reason. What reason is that? Inky resumes his usual indifference. Because among all those idiots, he was particularly skilled in machines. I never expected him to invent such an excellent cooling system just to calculate meteor showers. With new sprinklers and a difference engine, could be turned into an automatic watering device. In that case, I could case the flowers and the plants in the future. Fine. I shouldn't expect anything profound from you. But then again, you knew the answer from the beginning, didn't you, sis? Nizar pauses for a moment, then nods briskly. Sure. I thought you would have figured out it earlier. I knew it all along, but I didn't tell you about it just in case you might want to spoil the surprise. But why didn't you help me more if you knew the answer? I've been busy searching for parts and fixing the machines. I thought I had to go through his whole childhood diaries. Nizar's lips curls in a subtle smile. The process is more important than the answer. Isn't that your motto? Well, now I get it. Watching you scramble through this library has been more entertaining than just giving your answer. Plus, I've been helping you, haven't I? I hadn't dropped those hints along the way if you wouldn't have missed the meteor shower for sure, my clueless brother. Well, despite your words, it seemed like you just wanted an excuse to hang out with me, little silly sis. Why make everything so complicated when you can just straightforwardly be honest? Nizar chuckles. Think of it as payment for fixing the difference engine. By the way, aren't you planning to modify your automatically sprinkler system? Why waste time arguing with me about this? Upon hearing Nizar's words, Inky adjusts his glasses. Well, that can wait. I said one more thing to do. Okay, my mom just asked me, are you watching a cartoon? Look at you. I'm fucking weak. As if remembering something, he picks up this pen at the table and returns to the desk. The library's manuscript still lies quietly on the table, surrounded by the calculations and theories from various schools and fields. Only this... I'm watching an anime with English dub. The only space for the answer remains empty. With a rare moment of seriousness, he signs a few words, just as solemn as the other from a century ago. On the 70th day of the Tower Age of 42,000, a meteor shower arrives. That's it. There you go, that brilliant turtle. A tuttle. Dub. That was a dub. That was dub. That was a dub. That was good. That was good. The story, tell me y'all, man. It's fucking good. And dare I say it's fucking. Ooh, what's another character? Okay. Give me my rewards.
Asti, hand me the sword.
It's time to compose a new piece.
You are all such good kids.
It's time to compose a new piece.
Okay. Do this last stage and we'll call it a stream. We'll do this last stage and we'll call it a stream. Where is she? Oh shit. Ah.
The fire is burning. Forgive all sins.
No room for error.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, we can make good use of this large gear.
Futile effort. Moonset. Futile effort.
Forgive all sins.
Come on.
Blooming from the flames. In the name of Florence.
Yes, sir.
The fire is burning.
Thank you.
May their souls rest in a God.
Like I saw mechanics of boss fights are like raid
This
design.
glory
Just do
is the
mechanics instead of
finest
just attacking
crown.
death. Yeah.